Hey, what's up? This is Sarah Lee Day with another episode of Dipsato Tidbits, the things you need to know about Dipsato delivered in bite-sized pieces. We've been talking about the reporting area, and today we're going to finish up with the last section, and that is reports. So over here on the left, click Reporting, and down at the bottom, click Reports. Now what Reports does is it shows you a visual representation of your income, your expenses, and your net profit. So all that information that we just covered in the chart of accounts is going to show here in these graphs. At the top here you can choose your date range, and you can change that to a yearly, year-to-date, last 3 months, last month, or custom. And as you change those, it will change the information here. Since we don't have any transactions to actually look at for any of those time periods in this account, we're not going to see that change here. But in the future, when we have sales and we have income and expenses, you can change this view to see different calculations of those numbers. So here in income, we just have our $100 income that is uncategorized. Under expenses, we had sales tax that we paid for $30, and we had a $10 registration fee that's still uncategorized. Now we can also click here to show labels. So if we wanted to see the actual labels without hovering over them, we could see that here, or we can hide them. Down here we have net profit. You have your income. We had $100 in income and $40 in expenses, and those together make up the total pie. Again, we don't have any sales yet because we don't have any clients in this trial account, but once we do have sales, that information will populate here. Now, because we've already entered some of this information, we can now go back to the dashboard and scroll down here to look at the financials information. I'm going to move myself over here. And now that we have some information actually entered, we can see this populates. This is going to show you a month-over-month view, so the most recent 30 days versus the 30 days prior to that. And you can actually click in here to change these periods if you want to. But what it's going to do is it's going to show you a comparison of basically the blue line versus the red line. The red line is the most recent 30 days or whatever time period you choose here, and the blue line is the past 30 days or time frame. So obviously we don't have anything for our blue lines, but we do have a couple red line items for income, for expenses, and for net profit that we've entered. And you'll see that information here. So the left hand side of these little boxes here, these are showing this time period versus the current time period, and you can see those different changes here, and you'll see this information on a weekly view for your income, expenses, and profit. And that's it for today's tidbit. For more information about receiving updates, requesting future episodes, or getting help with your own Dipsato account, check out the links in the description below this video or visit sarahleeday.com. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.